Right now, at this very second, someone somewhere online is talking about your business. Is it a happy customer raving about your product, or is it an angry client whose negative tweet is about to go viral? The truth is, you have no idea. You are flying blind. Manually trying to keep up is impossible, and by the time you hear about a problem, it's often too late. Today, we are building an AI watchtower, an automated system that listens to everything, understands what it means, and alerts you to danger the second it happens. I'm Adnan, and on this channel, I show you how practical AI automation delivers real, measurable results for your business. We are talking about cutting costs, saving massive time, and directly boosting your profits. Let's build your AI advantage. This image on screen is the reality for most businesses today. You are surrounded by a constant storm of conversations about your brand happening 24/7 across dozens of platforms. A single negative tweet can explode into a PR nightmare before you have even had your morning coffee. Manually trying to track every mention is a full-time job you don't have time for. And because of this, you're missing golden opportunities, chances to engage with your biggest fans, and more importantly, chances to fix problems for unhappy customers before they walk away for good. So, it's time to stop flying blind and build your 24/7 AI watchtower. This is an automated system that acts as your eyes and ears online. It listens, it understands, and it alerts you to what matters most. The concept is simple, as you can see on the screen. It pulls in mentions from social media, uses an AI brain to analyze them, and flags anything that needs your attention. We are going to build an agent that scans social media, analyzes sentiment with AI, and puts you back in control of your brand's narrative. So how does this system actually work? It's simple, powerful three-step logic. Step 1 is the listener. Now, for today's build, we are going to use X, formerly Twitter. But I want to be very clear, this system, this logic can be pointed at any source. Facebook, Reddit, product review sites, anywhere you can pull data from, this system can listen. The listener's job is to constantly scan for your keywords, whether that's your brand name, your product name, or even your CEO's name. Step 2 is the analyst. For every single post the listener finds, it gets sent to an AI model. The AI's only job is to read it and classify its sentiment. Is this positive, negative, or neutral? Step 3 is the sorter. This is a simple switch that acts like a traffic cop. Based on the sentiment from the AI, it routes the tweet down a specific path for different actions. It's an elegant way to handle the flow of information. And this right here is the most critical part of the entire workflow. This is the feature that can save your business. The instant negative alert. Because when our AI detects a negative mention, it doesn't just quietly log it in a spreadsheet. It takes immediate action. From the moment an angry tweet is posted, you get a high priority alert on your phone via Telegram or Slack in seconds. It's not just a vague notification. It sends you the full text of the tweet and a direct link so you can jump in and handle the situation immediately. This is how you get ahead of problems. Ultimately, a system like this changes your entire posture. You move from reactive damage control to proactive engagement. You'll never be the last to know about a problem again. You can turn angry customers into your most loyal fans with shockingly fast support. You can find and amplify positive mentions from happy customers, creating social proof. And over time, you build a rich, invaluable database of what people really think about your brand, giving you the insights you need to grow. Currently, we are inside n8n, and let's build the AI watchtower from scratch. So this is our n8n canvas. At first, I'm going to add some triggers. The first one will be a manual trigger just for demo checking purposes. And the second one, which will actually be the main trigger for our workflow, will be the schedule trigger, because we want to build something that will run 24/7 and check social media after our defined intervals. So this thing will come handy. a schedule trigger, and here you can select the trigger interval. Currently it's set to days. You can click here and we can select minutes, and we can select, for example, it will check social media every 15 minutes. It's up to you what interval you will set. So there goes our schedule trigger. After that, we are going to add a search node for Twitter or X. So here I'll just type in X. I'm going to select this, formerly Twitter. Scroll down and select this one, search tweets. Select it. So here it goes, connect your X credentials. It has to be X developer's credentials if you want to programmatically contact and interact with X. You need a developer account, and for the API key and everything they'll provide. So connect your credentials, resource will be tweet, operation will be search, and search term here we are going to use the company Nike here. Alright, so I'm just going to use their Twitter handle as our search term, which is @ Nike, and limit, I'm going to limit it to, for example, 10 tweets. Wait, so there goes our X node. Let's connect it with our manual trigger as well. Done. After that, I'm going to add a loop. Why? Because our previous X node will return 10 tweets. So we want to run the whole workflow for each tweet. So we want to now run the whole workflow 10 times, and this loop over items node will get the job done. So you can see this node here, replace me. It's literally saying replace me. So I'm going to replace it with a LLM node. For example, we are going to choose OpenAI here. Scroll down, select Messenger model, and from its output I'm just going to loop it back initially. Great. There goes our OpenAI node, and after that we are going to add a switch node. I'm going to configure the switch node later on. For now, let's just run the X node to see how it's searching for the tweets and what data it's returning. So I can just, oops. Alright, I'm just deactivating it. Okay. Great. So as you can see, our X node has returned 10 items. So 10 tweets that has mentioned the Nike account. As you can see, there is a negative tweet here. Alright, no worries. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pin the output data so that we do not have to run our X node again and again, because X has officially a rate limiter there. You can only fetch tweets every 15 minutes for free tier accounts. So I'm just going to pin that. We can work with it later on. That's okay. Alright, what we are going to do now, I have prepared a prompt beforehand. I'm just going to copy paste it here. Scroll down here in the prompt section, click on expression, click this button. Now paste in your prompt. So what I did here, we defined a role at first. You are a sentiment analysis expert. Analyze the sentiment of social media posts and classify them as positive, negative, or neutral. Only respond with one of these three words in a JSON content named sentiment. Analyze the sentiment of this tweet. So here we have provided the tweet. Let me show you how I integrated the tweet here. So here is the output from our previous loop over items node, which actually passed on the data from our Twitter node. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just drag and drop this. So yeah, there it was. We do not need to do anything else. Let's quickly save our workflow. We need to do one more thing. We need to choose a model for our AI node. Scroll down. I usually go with GPT-4 mini. Okay. After that, click here in the switch node and let's run our LLM node quickly, see what it does. Okay. Output content as JSON, that will help us. Done. Click here. Now that we can see our AI node has returned a JSON body named sentiment, we can just drag and drop it here for switching to different paths. So click sentiment, drag and drop here, is equal to, we're going to set some routing rules here. Oops. Positive. Add another routing rule. Scroll down. Sentiment, drag and drop, is equal to negative. And if I remember, another one was a neutral. Positive, negative, neutral. Okay. I'm going to add another and last routing rule, which will be neutral. Done. Our switching node is set. Now let's quickly run this and see where the path goes. Oh, it has run for all the 10 items at once. That's okay, that's okay. No worries. What we can do now, let's quickly check. The first tweet, our AI labeled it as positive, so it followed the first path. And one tweet, here are the 10 items, so let's check one by one. The first tweet was positive. Second tweet was neutral. Second tweet was labeled neutral, so it followed the third path, or output 0, output 1, output 2. So it's the third path, it followed the third path. Let's scroll down and see. Third tweet was positive. Did we get anything negative here? Yeah. Fourth tweet was negative. As you can see, it labeled it as negative sentiment. So fourth tweet was negative one. Wait. So based on the sentiments, our switch node actually routed all the items to 3 different distinct paths. Before adding the next node, let's quickly check our database on Google Sheets. So this is my database. I have labeled date, tweet ID, tweet text, and sentiment, and our automation system will populate all the data here. So let's get back to our n8n canvas. So at first we have the path for positive sentiment tweets. Click here, select Sheets, Google Sheets. Wait. We're going to select append row in sheet. Click here. Connect your Google Sheets credentials here. And after you connect it, you can automatically fetch your available documents. I'm going to go with a created one, social listening. I'm going to click it. Select here, process log. After that, it will manually and it will automatically fetch all the available columns. So in the date portion, what I'm going to do here, okay, we're going to paste in a manual formula here for the date. So it's in this format. You can pause the screen and check this one. Now format year, month, date, hour, minute, second. Wait, so you can log in the time correctly as well. So in the tweet ID section, what you can do, come here in this X node, and here you can find the tweet ID. Just drag and drop it. Done. Tweet text. So this is the tweet text. Drag and drop. Bam. And in the sentiment section, what you are going to do here, the sentiment was passed on from our OpenAI node. So I just can drag and drop it here. Done. Great. So here it goes. After that, we are going to just duplicate this node here 2 times. Connect it to the negative path. Connect it to the neutral path. And we do not have to change anything to these later nodes. Great. Now, in the negative path, which was followed due to the tweets being labeled as negative. So in this negative sentiment path, I'm going to add, which was our magic of our workflow, or the most important part, which was a notification directly to your phone. So here I'm going to select a Telegram node here. You can add Slack, you can add emails to your team members, to your social team, whatever you want to do, you can do it. So scroll down and select send a text message. Done. So here in the chat ID, paste in your Telegram chat ID or your Telegram group chat ID, whatever you want to use. So it will send the message directly there. And in the text, we are going to I have prepared something. You can customize it to your liking. Bam. So let's see what we did here. Negative mention alert, tweet, and the tweet link in this format. Great. Done. Add in your Telegram chat ID here. I'm not going to show you guys that. So after pasting in that, we are ready to test our workflow. Great, we can finally test our workflow. So let's click on execute workflow and wait. So it fetched all the tweets from Twitter. It's looping over the items. And now it's writing data in Google Sheets. As you can see, already got a Telegram message because one tweet was labeled negative. Great, so out of 10 tweets it fetched, 1 was labeled neutral, 1 was labeled negative, and 8 of them was labeled positive. Let's head over to our Google Sheets and see what happened. Great, excellent. So here are the 10 tweets. As you can see, 1 was labeled neutral, this one was negative. So let's see why it was labeled negative. Yeah, that one. One user said this thing: at the rate of Nike funding corruption, this has been a trend, corrupt to the core. Okay, so what was labeled neutral? Just a basic mention, that's okay. And the positive ones, oh man, Nike versus Nike, Nike all, Nike lows, just feel it. Okay, great, excellent. Now let's check out Telegram and see if we received a notification for the negative mention or not. Currently we're inside our tweet updates n8n bot. Scroll down, here is the one. So we got a negative mention alert. Here is the tweet, and here is the Twitter link. If you click here, it will directly take us to the actual tweet. Great, excellent. And there you have it, a 24/7 guardian for your brand's reputation, working tirelessly in the background. Before we go, make sure you grab your free AI Advantage Kit for business owners. The link is right at the top of the description, and it's packed with resources to help you build powerful automations like this. And now for my question to you. What keyword or brand name would you track first with this AI system? Let me know your business and your ideas in the comments. And if you found this helpful, smash that like button. And if you want more AI builds and strategies, make sure you hit subscribe and the bell. Thanks for watching. Now go build something.